What's up, people? Give me just a second here. I'm making sure everything's working. What in the world is it? Still getting used to this stuff. Alright, this one probably won't be that long, hopefully. I was just finna say, man, where's my notification at? Alright. As you guys know, I got my affiliate status this morning. So, yay, I can run ads if I want to. Depends on how long I'm on here. If I'm on here a long time, then I'll probably run ads. At least I'm being upfront with you guys and telling you I got to make something out of this. You know what I mean? But I saw a video that I couldn't believe. I mean, look, I understand that guys are really desperate for pretty girls, but listen, I'm gonna describe this video the best way I can. This guy goes to pick his girlfriend up from work. Now, apparently, he's a streamer or a YouTuber or whatever he is, and she's an OnlyFans model. Okay, so he's doing like a video blog or whatever where he's cleaning up and this, that, and the other, getting ready to go pick his girl up from a photo shoot, is what she called it, or what he called it. So he gets ready, jumps in his car, goes get the girl. She gets in the car, and he asks her how her day was. And this is the part where the whole video went downhill for me. He picked her up from a photo shoot, but that's not really what it was. It was an adult video shoot. Can't say the P word because Twitch, but you know what I mean. She gets in the car and he asks how was your day? And this is what she said. She said, I'm exhausted. He really blew my back out today. Now I'm just going to stop and let y'all think about that. Imagine if your girl jumped in your car and she told you that. That's what she had to say to you after she gets off work. But it gets worse. This dude leans over to try to get her a kiss. And she said, you don't want to do that right now. Okay. Why are you dating this chick? Somebody, anybody tell me, why in the hell would you be dating a chick like that? Her job is to have other guys blow her back out. Now, I don't understand guys today. Guys will pass up on good chicks, on decent chicks, on everyday working chicks, because everybody wants to chase the Instagram girls and the OnlyFans girls. Instead of getting with a chick that respects you and cares about you and that's going to take care of you, y'all want to get with the eye candy, the girl that everybody think looks good. But the problem with those types of girls are exactly what I just got done describing. But it's something else that I noticed too. A lot of the famous or almost famous OnlyFans women, most of them are pushing 30 or over 30. A lot of them are 35, 36-year-old women with kids and stuff. And it makes me wonder how desperate men really are. Because you didn't want these women before they got on OnlyFans, before they put on the high heels and the makeup. Didn't nobody want to date them. But now all of a sudden, they put all this stuff on and make a bunch of videos and pictures, and now all of a sudden you want to date them. These women hit the wall. That's why they're doing OnlyFans. Because don't nobody want to be bothered with that. No self-respecting dude wants to be with a woman who getting her back blown out by guys in a OnlyFans shoot. I don't care how much she getting paid. Now, I understand there's some guys, they'll stay with a woman like that because she's making lots of money. But here's the downside to that. She making lots of money. So that means that you're having to bow down to her. So not only is she disrespecting you by the type of job she has, but she's also disrespecting you because she control all the money. And she can throw you out if you one time complain about what she does, she can throw you out. If you say, honey, I don't like your job, well, she makes all the money, so you're going to be out on the street. So I think that's the reason why the guy just kind of puts up with it. Because he don't have any self-respect. And he don't have the ability to go make his own money. So he's living off of this girl and her OnlyFans account. And there's a lot of dudes like that. There's a lot of guys that are, you know, they got a girlfriend making a bunch of money on OnlyFans. So they feel like they don't have to work. They don't have to earn nothing. But that's not your money. That's her money. And at the moment, she's choosing to give it to you. But what happens when she chooses to give that money to somebody else? Now, I found a story that I gotta read it to you guys because it's an article. But let me get the picture of this woman so y'all can get an idea of what we're talking about here. Because what we're talking about is these women who done hit the wall. Somehow, some way, they're finding dumb men to take care of them. Or they're finding dumb men with low amounts of self-respect to put up with them. Real men who have real self-respect ain't gonna put up with women like these. All right. This woman is named Amy Kupps, and it's spelled Kupps. I didn't want people to think I was being funny because of her, her goods. That's her real name, Amy Kupps. She lives in North Carolina, and she's an OnlyFans model, and she's 32. Like I told you guys, most of these women are women that ain't nobody trying to deal with. They for the streets. And everybody know they for the streets, okay? All right. She claims that she wants to be a mistress. She don't want a regular boyfriend. She said she'll only date married men, and only if they're paying her to date. She wants a lot of expensive things, shoes, handbags, clothes, whatever. She wants all the stuff that a wife would get with none of the commitment, basically. And she says married men are looking to fill the void that they aren't getting from their current partner, and that is such a turn on for me. She also says that she doesn't care about being a home wrecker. She could care less. She don't care about your wife. She don't care about your kids. She don't care if it ruins your life. She don't care if it costs you your business. She just simply wants you to pay to be with her. Now, this is what's happened in dating. This is why guys more and more are single. Because these are the kinds of women that they have to deal with. Women who think they look so good that they are able to dictate the market. But there's a reason why she's writing articles about wanting to date married men. Because she's not currently dating anybody. Because everybody in her area done caught on to her bullshit and ain't nobody trying to be bothered. Look, I don't care how good a woman looks. Ain't nobody trying to ruin their life for a momentary gratification. I mean, let's just keep it real. If you bang this chick, so what? Yeah, she's good looking, but coochie all look the same. So what exactly did you get that you couldn't get from a normal chick, from a regular chick? Not every woman in your life has to be a 10 or 12. You can find a woman that's a 5 or a 6 that's a good woman that'll take care of you. A good woman that'll take care of your kids. But everybody's looking for women like this, and they willing to pay money. You got a lot of guys with cash that are willing to pay money just to be seen in public with a woman like this. Like, a lot of these guys, like, I'm sure y'all have seen it. You got these old rich dudes hanging out with these incredibly beautiful women. And they probably not even banging them. They just paying for their presence. They're paying for that woman to walk around with them. To look good. That's it. And they don't mind throwing the money away, but it just shows you how desperate men are. Women, OnlyFans exists because women have learned how to monetize the foolishness of men. Women have decided, hey, look, guys are dumb. Everything they do is with their eyes. So if I put on the right stuff, this idiot is going to give me whatever I want. Anyway, let's see what else she says. She says, I love the idea that I'm your fantasy girl and I'm the ultimate mistress to give them everything they want. Well, she really thinks really highly of herself. But like I said, I don't blame the women anymore. I stopped blaming the women a long time ago. Like right now on this site, you got women who are doing hot tub streams. And a bunch of horny guys are just shoveling money at them. You got women licking microphones on here, okay? I got banned for roasting a dude, but you got women on here licking microphones for money. Amaranth is like doing everything on here for money. I mean, I'm pretty sure she's been banned like 5 times already. I saw a chick today dancing in an anime girl clothes, like she had herself made up like an anime chick, dancing to some kind of thing. I don't even know what it was. And I said, this is what guys are willing to pay money for? This is what guys will come on here for. If I'm going to give a woman some money for dancing, it's going to be at a strip club. Because at least that's real. At least it's a real person in front of me. These guys are just throwing money away over the internet. Let's see, it says here, she says, plus if they're already married, there's none of that boring stuff that goes along with it. I've been married. I don't want to discuss paying bills or whose turn it is to take out the trash bin. So she's been married. So, what did I say earlier? 30 plus, hit the wall, done been married once. We probably know why she's got divorced. Because, honestly, how many men are willing to put up with this? If this is your girlfriend and she's on OnlyFans every day showing off your goods, how many guys are going to be willing to honestly put up with that for a long period of time? Not many. And it says here, she said some of the married men that she's been with have made her feel like a therapist. They just want to talk about their problems, gripe and moan about their partners. That is true. A lot of dudes will pay a chick like this just to listen to them cry about their wife. Instead of doing that, why don't you just go to your wife and tell her, I want a divorce? And you will spend money to sneak around behind her back and cry about her to another woman. Why don't you just go to her and be a man and say, I don't want to do this no more? Hey, look, we're 20 minutes in. I'm going to try out one of these ads and see if they work. Because guess what? What's the point if I don't use them, right? I'll be nice, though. Let's do a 30-second one just to see what happens. So that's what it does. He said 8 ads incoming. Nah, it's not 8. I just want to see what this thing does. Look, they just added this stuff, so I want to see how it works. Alright, I think it's getting ready to start. Hang on. No. Okay, it just said it's done already. Oh, I guess it'll show on the replay. I don't know. Unless it's showing up on y'all end. I didn't see it on mine. Anyway, let me finish reading this article. Man, you need to quit, Verge. Yeah, I didn't see it neither. That's what I was looking for. I was like, where is it? Because I definitely hit it and it didn't show up. Oh, wait a minute. It ain't ready yet. It's got a countdown clock here. So it's coming up in a minute or two. Give it a second. Let me finish reading some of this article while we wait on it. Well, it hasn't even started yet, Verge. I'm sitting there looking at it. It said it's preparing it, but it hasn't started yet. Anyways, she says that she often advises these men about how to deal with their wives. Wait a second. You're divorced and you're running around trying to help men cheat on their wife. So tell me why any man would take advice from you when you're divorced and you are a professional cheater. What kind of man's gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna go to this professional cheater to get me, better at dealing with my wife? That makes no sense at all. Okay? This is one of the things that men have to stop doing, guys. We got to stop obsessing over women. Okay? Because I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand what's so bad about getting a girlfriend and sticking with that person. You got guys on here, they are throwing thousands of dollars at women they're never going to be able to speak to. Okay? I mean, you're never ever going to speak to these women. If these women, if you happen to see one of them in public and you walk up to them and say, "Hey, I'm that guy who donates on your stream," they're probably going to call the police on you or take off running and then call the police on you. None of these women on Twitch who do all this hot tub, none of them want to meet you in person. They don't want to meet you. They don't want to go out on a date. They don't want dinner and dancing. They want your money. Okay? If you can't pull a hot chick in your real life, then you ain't going to be able to pull one of these hot chicks off of Twitch. Okay? It's just as simple as that. I can't believe, I mean, I've been looking at some of these streams today, guys. I'm telling y'all, the amount of money these men are throwing at these women. I'm just shocked. I ain't even gonna lie. I am shocked at the amount of money they throwing. Yeah, some of them do. That's true, Prince. A lot. There was a news story the other day where this guy had been going to the strip club, giving his money to this stripper, and I think they said he gave over $15,000 to the same stripper. Fell in love with the stripper, found out that the stripper was actually a transsexual, and they found both of them the next day deceased, where he went, kidnapped the stripper, did the business, and then did himself. Because after spending all that money, he found out that it wasn't actually a girl. And I was thinking, when I read it, I was like, wait a second. Matter of fact, I posted it in the Discord. I said, you gave all this money, but you couldn't tell that that was not a woman? And I said, and I just said, you know, it's probably so desperate for female attention that he didn't care, or he just ignored it. Because that happens. You got some guys that are so desperate for female attention, they ignore everything. All the red flags, they ignore it because that's how desperate they are. And I think that's what happens to this guy. But this lady right here, man, I mean, she's literally bragging about ruining people's marriages. Now, she's not doing it by herself. I don't want people to get it twisted. She's not doing it by herself. These men are giving her money and spending time with her. So they actually, I think they're more to blame than her. Okay? If you shine something up real nice and make it look all good, it's still up to me to buy it. Okay? If you put on all the makeup and everything and walk back and forth in front of me, it's up to me to buy. You can't make me do it. So these men are willingly doing this. They are willingly giving these women money. So I'm not letting the men off the hook. I've been saying it for years. Guys need to stop being horn toads. It's simple as that. We need to stop being horn toads. Porn sites are seeing like record numbers as far as revenue from where guys are every day. And it's because dudes are, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Guys just need to chill out if you ask me. Because like this woman ain't never going to speak to you unless you got money. She's on OnlyFans making bank. And you guys know I don't have nothing against that. I'm not one of these people who think OnlyFans is like some sin or something. I congratulate these women for getting their paper. If guys want to be dumb and get these women money, I can't be mad at them, because the only way you can get my money is if I reach in my pocket and give it to you. That's straight up. That's the only way you're gonna get my green. So how can you get mad at the women? Even in this woman's case, how can you get mad at her? She's putting herself out there. She's telling you up front, I don't want to be your girlfriend. I don't want to be your wife. I don't want to be your side piece. I'm just a hookup, but I want some money for it. And these guys are going for it. Who's to blame? Look, if you can't say the word, then stop saying it. If you keep writing a word that keeps getting blocked, then maybe you should just stop saying it. All right, this countdown clock is at 5 seconds. Let's see what it does. Nothing. Like I said, I guess they show up somewhere else or something. I don't know. Either that or they just don't work yet. Because I didn't see a thing. I guarantee you what it is. I bet you when you watch the replay, that's when it'll pop up. Probably. But on other channels, I see them pop up live. So, I don't know. Now, Verge told me that you don't see them if you, like if it's your own channel, you don't see them. But everybody's saying they don't see them, so. Yeah, you might have a point. Let's finish reading this lady's article. Because, like, I guess this is like a self-written article or something. And she got like a ton of pictures up here. This is ridiculous. She said, I often meet guys at the golf course and we will get to chatting, so she know where the rich men are. But every now and again, someone special will slide in my DMs. This is exactly what I was saying. She used to be a history teacher for 14 years. I told y'all it's always the same. It's always an ex-teacher or an ex-librarian or something like that. And then they hooked on the OnlyFans to make that bank. She said, I get such an adrenaline rush from knowing that they're risking their marriage to meet up with me. What kind of shit is that? She gets an adrenaline rush because somebody's putting their life and their business and everything on the line just to talk to her. And she's getting, like, any man who has dealt with this woman, if they read this article, they should never deal with her again. She's literally telling these guys, hey, I don't care if you get in trouble. Like, for real. This is crazy. I ain't never seen nothing like this. Organizing to see each other in a secret place, snatching 5 minutes together wherever possible. Like, this is like a game to her. Seeing their faces as they watch me arrive or waiting in parking lots for them to come over and see me on our lunch breaks is such a turn on. The model who shares steamy content with her nearly 82,000 followers on Instagram confessed there are other benefits to being someone's bit on the side. That's what she said, bit on the side. Including lots of gifts. Duh. Been saying it. That's really the only kick they get out of it. Okay? Instagram has turned into an escort service. Like, for real. Instagram has really, honestly, just turned into an escort service. Because that's all that people do on there now. There's the women on there shopping their goods, and the guys are on there buying their goods. It's like an online store for escorts. That's all it's really done turned into. I get so many gifts. It's unreal. Designer handbags, gift certificates, jewelry. Of course. when I was seeing the married woman, she would treat me to spa days, hair appointments, manicures. So she sees married women too. Okay, my mind's blown. So she dates married men and married women. She says her independence is very important and she will get rid of anyone who gets too close or who tries to get too close. Really? So you thoughting it up and I don't I don't do well with over clingy men or women. So she milking men and women out of their money. Wow. I heard of men paying money to be with women. This is a new one on me. That women are paying money to be with women. I told y'all a long time ago, trim is so powerful that other women even want it. I guess we found out that's true. She says she does have boundaries. Um she never gets with the spouses of any of her friends. It's basically strangers. Well, I don't really know. I just know that I ain't never even heard of no junk like this before. Like it's really that bad out there? Let's see what this does. Guys, and I'm talking to the guys, to the men. I told y'all, I don't know how long ago. Take your dick and go home. It just ain't worth it. Like, how much are you really willing to pay just to have some pretty chick hang out with you? Is it, man, go buy something. Wait a minute, Virgil said needs permission to run 3 minutes. Are you trying to run ads, dude? Hang on a minute. What are you trying to do? Virgil trying to run ads, y'all. But I guess it wouldn't let him. Dude, that's something that I think it has to be set up, and I honestly don't know how to do it yet, so I'm not even gonna worry about it right now. Yeah, I know mods can do it, but I have to set it up first, and I haven't set it up yet. My streams are already set up as mature content. My channel is already set for mature content. Yeah, I'm already way ahead of you, dude. I already set all of my content is set for mature. So that way, if anything go down, I won't get in no trouble. But this ain't even remotely bad. Like we're not talking about graphic sexual stuff, and we're not putting up naked pictures. We're talking about a chick who's on OnlyFans who's making bank off a bunch of dudes. I don't think that that's violating terms of service. Like, we're having a general conversation about guys needing to keep it in their pants and stop giving all their money away to online girls. What words did I say that they hate? Because I don't remember saying any words that are bad words or words that they hate. Oh, come on, dude. But I didn't say it in a disrespectful way. So if anybody who sees that, they're not going to see it as disrespectful. You guys worry about stuff too much. It just depends on how you say stuff, man. Yeah, I would understand if I was on here being vulgar about it, but that's not what I was doing. I It's okay to describe stuff. Okay, look, I'm not on here making fun of anybody. Because that's what got me in trouble last time. None of the other stuff that y'all were worried about is what got me in trouble. What got me in trouble was making fun of somebody. Okay, all the other stuff that didn't even happen. So I don't know what else to do. I mean, how much further do I need to moderate myself just to be able to speak? At some point, you got to just get off it, man. Whoever you are, I never said that. I never said I was getting off of Twitch. I said that I'm not going to be streaming every day. I know what words you're talking about, Fallen, and like I said, I didn't say it in a disrespectful way. I didn't say it in a derogatory way. I said it in a factual way. I described what the person was. And I'm pretty sure anybody that fits that description is not going to be mad at the way I use the word. So I think you're kind of worried about nothing at this point. It's an actual news story. Like, honestly, I posted it in my Discord. So I wasn't using the word to make fun of anybody, okay? Dude, listen, that's I don't know what to tell you about that. My channel was suspended, dude, but it wasn't deleted. But I don't listen. I never said I wasn't gonna make content. I just said I'm not going to make content every day. Matter of fact, I said it's going to be Thursday, Friday, and Saturday are the only days I'm going to post content. The rest of the week, I'm too busy. That's what I said. Okay, Prince, I hear you for the 8,000th time, dude. Listen, I've read Twitch's terms of service. It's okay to say words, even controversial words. I've read their terms of service. Okay? You can say certain words as long as you're not using it in a derogatory fashion. And as long as you're not laboring the point. You want to know what got me in trouble? Okay? What got me in trouble in the stream that got me suspended? That's the reason I got suspended is because it wasn't the roasting that got me in trouble. They even explained it to me. It wasn't the roasting that got me in trouble. It's the fact that I did it for a long period of time. They call it a prolonged attack. That means that you attack somebody and you keep doing it over and over and over for a long period of time. That's what got me in trouble. If I would have just roasted him really quick and let it go, then I wouldn't have got suspended. But because I kept doing it over a long hour, that's what got me in trouble. You guys who keep coming and telling me to be careful, y'all need to go read the terms of service. You need to go read the guidelines too. Because guess what? That's what got me in trouble. It wasn't the roasting, it was the prolonged roasting. Yeah, it was just doing it for too long. And in this case, I'm not roasting anybody. I was reading a legitimate story. Actually, I had another stream that I did, a news story that was worse than this one. And it didn't get flagged down. So you guys just need to quit worrying, man. Anyway, it's my channel. If I get a suspension, I get a suspension. But I don't think I will because I didn't say nothing disrespectful. Trust me, they're watching me, okay? Yeah, they even told me. Now that I got a suspension, they're going to be watching me to see what I do next. And one of the things they told me not to do, specifically, they said, don't do what you got suspended for. So if I would have came back and started roasting, then I would have got a permaban. Listen, I've read the whole thing. I mean, I can show it to y'all if you want to see it. I can show you the email where it clearly states what I did. And you guys are completely off on this one. I understand y'all worried, but y'all are off on this one. Look, it's just like YouTube. It's their website. They got a right to set the rules. If I don't want to follow the rules, then I need to get off of here. This dude said, are you still going to roast Dragon Ball? Well, if you would have been on my other Twitch channel today, you would have seen that. I already done that earlier today. Hey, look, I done told you guys. Y'all are the ones who see the links and don't hit them. So I'm gonna just put up my content. If you wanna see them, you gotta go look at them. That's all I can tell you. But the Dragon Ball stream is up on the other channel for all those people asking me. Somebody post a link for the other channel. Some of y'all are in my Discord. Y'all should have the link because it posts every day in my Discord. Hang on. Hang on a minute. What is this thing doing? All right, there go the link right there, guys. At Verge, I'll set it up when I get done. I'll go in the little thing and I'll set it up so that you can do ads. Because honestly, I don't want to be bothered with it. So if somebody else want to do the advertising, I'm good with it. Yeah, I have no problem setting that up because I really don't want to be bothered with it. Just don't go crazy and hit me, with like 8, 9 ads in a row and stuff, because that'll make people like get tired of watching if you put up too many ads. No, I'm not doing a hot tub stream. Sorry. I'm keeping my clothes on. Thank you very much. I'm good. And somebody asked me about the bits or whatever. Look, I don't know if that bits button works or not because they haven't gotten done processing my whole affiliate thing yet. It won't be done till like Monday or Tuesday or something. So I don't know. I think it was Lilith who asked me about it. I don't know if any of this stuff actually works yet. I don't even have a subscribe button yet because they're not done processing my stuff yet. So I won't have my subscribe button until later next week. So, we just got to wait till it's all done. Yeah, that is kind of weird. People keep asking for hot tub streams. I ain't even going to go into that, though. If that's the kind of stuff y'all like, there are a lot of channels that maybe y'all might want to go visit that have nothing to do with me. No, I got a ton of stories lined up. Well, that's what I've been told that too, Frozen. That's why I've been telling people I don't really know, because I've been hearing it from other people. So, and I even had to go online and kind of type it in and find out, because I have no idea about this stuff. You guys know I'm new to Twitch. Even though it don't seem like it, I'm new to this. So, no, I'm not covering that Alec Baldwin stuff because too many people are already talking about it. And honestly, I don't really have a super major opinion on it. Honestly, I think it was just a tragic mistake. I don't think it was on purpose. So, I don't think anything's going to come of it. Now, if they can prove that he meant to do it, then you got an issue. But if you are an actor and you're working on a set and somebody hands you a weapon and it's supposed to be fake bullets or rubber bullets or whatever, but they're real bullets instead, then that's not on the actor. It's on the prop director and the person that controls all that. And from what I read, somebody sabotaged the site. Somebody put real bullets in there when they were supposed to put fake ones. So they need to find the person who actually did that. I don't think Alec Baldwin did anything. I think he's an actor, and somebody handed him a real gun instead of one that was fake. The Rock said that he's not going to use real guns on his movies anymore. He said after this, everything's going to be fake guns from now on. I don't blame him. They should have been using fake ones anyway. You have fake guns that look like real ones, and people won't know the difference when they're watching a movie. So I don't blame him for that. I would do the same thing. I would get all that real stuff out of there, because it sounded like to me, whoever did this, they were trying to cause this to happen, because I mean, who does this? The last time this happened was when they were filming The Crow with Brandon Lee, Bruce Lee's son, and they had like the shootout scene, and one of the guns in that scene was loaded with real bullets. The rest were fake bullets, because somebody wanted to kill Brandon Lee. And the funny thing is, the guy working on this Alec Baldwin movie is also one of the guys that worked on the Crow movie. The same movie where this same thing happened. So that's why they're looking at him, the guy, because he worked on that set. He worked on that Brandon Lee set where this same exact thing happened. I'm starting to think maybe this guy got a vendetta against Hollywood or something, because this has only happened twice, and both times the same guy was the prop director. It leads me to believe he might be, the one that's going to jail. I don't think Alec Baldwin going to jail. He didn't do nothing wrong. But a lot of people say he should go to jail. I mean, I just kind of just been looking at it and staying at a distance, because I don't know the whole deal, so I'm not going to do a stream about something I don't know the whole thing. That's just like with the Dog the Bounty Hunter stuff. I waited until I found out stuff before I started talking about it. I sat back in the cut, absorbed some information, and then I talked about it once I had enough information. So that's kind of what I'll do on this. If I get enough information, I'll discuss it. It won't be that long, but we'll at least try, No, I haven't heard about anything happening in NYC. And I haven't heard about Kyle Rittenhouse, whoever that is. Don't know anything about it. Travis Scott, who is that? I guess I gotta go do some reading or something. I don't know what any of this stuff is. Like I was gonna say though, I got a whole bunch of stories piled up in my Discord. The rapper, okay, like that matters to me. You could have said the guy that works at Burger King and I still wouldn't know who you was talking about. You think because he's a rapper I automatically know him? Are you stereotyping me, sir? Am I being stereotyped? He a rapper. Like, you act like every black dude know every rapper. I'm being stereotyped. Come on, NBA, you black. You supposed to know who this is. I ain't never heard of Travis Scott. I ain't never heard of him. So, I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. I'll find out about it if y'all are that interested in it. I do have one story, though, I think it's just ridiculous. This lady was trying to take a selfie on a cliff. Okay? Trying to take a selfie. Slipped and fell 98 feet. Because she was trying to take a selfie. Guys, this is what I mean when I say social media, tablets, phones, all this stuff, man, we just overdo it. Okay, when you're willing to fall almost 100 feet to take a picture, that's just too much. Okay. She fell 30 meters, which equals to about 100 feet. It says she said she went to take the picture. Her husband and her dogs, I guess they were looking the other way or something. They turned back around and she was gone. And they looked over the side of the cliff. And no, she didn't make it. She fell 100 feet, dude. I'm sorry, but no, this is not a happy ending. No, I see somebody got banned. Well, it's been a while for that. Yeah, I mean, they said she landed in the water, but even if you land in water from that far up, if you don't land the right way, it's still gonna probably take you out. Like if you crash in the water from that high, the speed you can break your neck or break your spine or any of that. So I mean, yeah. Well, yeah, people have fallen from really high places and survived. But after they woke up, do you really think they felt like they survived? When you have to drink and eat everything through a straw for the rest of your life, does that sound like surviving to you? That's pretty messed up. I mean, I'm not making fun of the lady. I'm just saying all that for a picture because you wanted a selfie. Like it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. I was tempted to do this next story now, but I'm gonna save it. This one right here, I couldn't even believe it. People like this should be arrested. I'm just gonna put it like that. Folks like this, if I had a neighbor like this, I would have the cops at their house every day. For real. But I'm gonna save that for next time I stream. I'm not gonna give away all the good stuff. Now, like I said, I'm gonna save some stuff. I'm gonna stretch it out for y'all. Since I'm not gonna be streaming all the time anymore, I figure I'll save my stuff. Well, that's why I gave you the cliff notes because now you're gonna be sitting back wondering what my story's all about, and you don't get to find out until I come back on. So you're gonna be like, man, I wonder what that's about. Probably gonna go searching for it and don't even know what you're looking for. That's what they call in show business, keeping them coming back. Keep them coming back for more. Of course, like I wouldn't be NBA if I didn't like throw a teaser out there. You lucky I didn't do a teaser trailer. Well, there's a button here to clear the whole chat. Damn, they added all kinds of stuff on here, or at least either that or I just wasn't paying attention to it. They got all kinds of buttons on here. Like I didn't have none of these before, so I guess once you get affiliate, it all changes or something. Cause it's like totally different buttons on here now. That's pretty cool though. I likes. I likey. Verge, I know what you up to. I know exactly what you up to. That's why you want control of the ads. Don't worry, I'm definitely gonna do it because I would much rather somebody else deal with that. So you guys know how I am. I just want to do my stream. So all the extra stuff like moderating and I'll be glad to get that stuff to other people. So if Verge want to do the ads, I guess y'all gonna have to deal with it. What in the world just happened? Virgil, did you just clear the chat, dude? Would you stop? You see what I mean? This is what you got to put up with him. Just being an a-hole for no reason. Dude, there's something wrong with you, man. Like, you just want... Look, you talking about I'm learning the ropes. No, you not. You know exactly what you're doing. You just want people to suffer. Yeah, you just want people to suffer. You know what you're doing, man. You've been playing with these controls longer than I have. Like, look, I already gave you control of the Discord. Now you want control of the channel, too. He done turned into an overlord. They still in there arguing about Dragon Ball? Now, they sitting in the Discord arguing about Dragon Ball. But these same dudes didn't come to the Dragon Ball stream to argue about it. That's what I be talking about. You'll sit here and argue about it in the Discord all day. You had a chance to come to the Dragon Ball stream and argue about it, and you didn't. That would have been the perfect place to bring it up. Oh, that football player that played for the Raiders, the one that was in the car wreck, they said he was driving at 156 miles per hour when he hit that other car. They said he's facing 49 years in prison. The Raiders cut him from the team, by the way, right after it happened. So he ain't got no financial support from the team. So whatever money he made off of his contract, that's all the money he gonna make ever. Yeah, but he was going 156 miles per hour when he hit this lady's car. Pitiful, man. Man, that's what happens when you take these guys, young dudes, and you give them millions of dollars. That's what happens. You put all this money in this young dude's hands, and they go crazy. I think they said it was one of those new model Corvettes. I'll check to be sure, but I think it was one of those new Corvettes. He went from NFL player to convict in a matter of seconds. Man, you know how many people would do anything to switch places with one of these guys, with one of these NFL stars? There are so many people that do anything to switch places with these guys. And they get this money and they blow it on dumb stuff. It's ridiculous, man. So now you facing almost 50 years in prison for driving drunk. Just stupid, man. All that skill, all that money, and just wasted it. Just wasted it. No, that reminds me too. Somebody brought up in the Discord that the Squid Game is basically the Chicago City plan, just the Korean version of it, and that I should sue them for stealing my idea. Problem is, they got to it first, so I can't sue because they actually got it theirs produced before I did. So if I do mine, I might get sued. I still think mine will be better. My whole family's addicted to that show too, by the way. Matter of fact, everybody's addicted to it. But like my family has sit down, like that's the one time where everybody in the family in the living room watching TV together. Well, y'all know. Listen, y'all know how strict Twitch is, so I can't even dare talk about the Chicago City plan on here. That's gonna have to wait till my website is up. Y'all know that. Y'all gotta understand that. Because there's no way to talk about the Chicago City plan without breaking damn near every single Twitch rule. There's just no way. So I'm just not gonna do it. Yeah, it's a lot of stuff in my grab bag that's gonna stay in the bag. I'm not gonna mess with it because that stuff, it was barely able to pass on YouTube. Just barely. Here, that stuff ain't gonna fly. Twitch don't tolerate it at all. Any idea when the site? Well, they told me it takes 8 weeks. They said it takes 2 weeks for each part of the site to be built. And as long as I have a hosting site and a domain when it's done, they'll merge it all together and the site will be online. But they told me it takes 8 weeks. He said it could end up taking 10 because of a lot of, people missing work or people calling in sick, or he said so about 10 is the longest, 8 is the shortest. But I've already paid, so they already started on it. I went ahead and did that part first because I told them I didn't want to wait, because they actually gave me the option to where I could put it off for a couple of weeks and then get started. But I said, nah, I'm gonna go on and just get it started now. Am I still gonna do Twitch? Yeah, not as much. Like, once I get my own site, I'll be able to do my thing. I will be able to do the content you guys are wanting, because y'all know what I'm capable of when I don't have any shackles. When the limiters are turned off, y'all know what I can do. This is really, 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 really low level what I'm doing right now. And it's because I don't want to ruin it, because I know you guys want content. So I'm doing the best that I can under extremely stressful circumstances. Y'all have no idea how bad I want to cut loose. But I mean, honestly, I can't. Look at YouTube. Let's be real. Even YouTube was getting to the point where I couldn't do it. Because before I got banned, they were demonetizing my channels like crazy. So even before I got banned, they were already punishing me for my behavior. I had 6 monetized channels. By the time I got banned, I only had 3 monetized channels left, because they had went through and demonetized my channels because my content was just too much. The savagery was just too much. So I'm just keeping it bottled up while I'm on Twitch, so that way you guys can get content. But once my site is up, all I can tell you is have your debit card ready if you want to see it. If you want to get on there and enjoy it, go on and just whip your debit card out and go on and just pay me. Because it's going to be the best content ever. It's going to be better than YouTube. It's going to be better than everything. Because I'll be able to absolutely 100% say any and every and all things. It won't be no limits at all. There ain't going to be no tongue biting. I'm not going to moderate nothing. It's going to be 100%. And I made sure to tell them to build a chat function into the site. So when I'm streaming, like, I'll be able to stream right from my XSplit program to my website. The site will have a built-in chat feature, so you guys can still talk in the chat just like here or just like YouTube. It's going to be built into the site. Because some people, they stream to their websites, but you can't talk because they forgot to build that feature into it. Well, I told them, I said, look, I need a chat feature on mine, so that way people can get their chat on. And he's like, yeah, we can do that. He said, basically, they can make it like a miniature YouTube, or they can make it like YouTube for one person. That's what one of the guys told me. He said, basically, your website will be YouTube for just you, where it'll have all the same functions and features like being on YouTube, but it'll just be my channel. That's it. Nobody else. Unless I invite people on or something. And there are some people that I might invite on. But yeah, it's going to be awesome. Like I said, I'm not paying the money for no reason. I'm doing it because I'm tired of being bottled up. I'm tired of being snowflaked out of saying what I want to say. I want to be able to talk, and everybody should want the same thing. Everybody should want to be able to talk. As long as you're not hurting anybody, as long as you're not physically doing something to somebody, you should be able to say what you want. People say bad stuff about me all day, every day, and you don't see me running around trying to flag them and harass them. They're talking about me right now, and you don't see me running around messing with them. Say what you want, because this is America. So I don't really care. But I'm just tired of being in a situation where, you know, we have to debate on what words are safe and what words aren't safe. And that just don't make sense to me, man. I mean, when do we reach a point where basic, regular words have become offensive? It's stupid. So, like I said, I'm gonna just bide my time and just try to keep a lid on all my bad behavior. And then once my site is up, I'm unloading. I am unloading. Everybody who has gotten a pass, you ain't getting a pass once my site is up. I promise you. You're not getting a pass. I'm going to address everything in graphic detail. And like I said, the majority of the people who are going to come with them cards and swiping is going to be people that hate me. They going to be the main ones coming to pay. Trust me on it. I've been off YouTube for going on 3 weeks, and they still ain't stopped talking about me yet. So I know for a fact what I'm doing. They going to be running to the site. NBA charging $30. I don't care. I'll give him $60. Let's go. They gonna all get together in their little Discord, and they all gonna stack up their mama's credit cards to see if they got enough to cover the fee to get on my site. Hey, Mom, can I have my allowance early? Hey, I'm actually excited about it, y'all. I'm actually excited about it because I should have did it a long time ago. There are several times where something happened on YouTube where I should have just said enough is enough and built my own site. And I shouldn't have waited until after being banned on YouTube. I should have had my own site a long time ago. I waited and waited and waited, but you know what? The wait is over. Like I said, once it's done, I will let y'all know. I'll post it in the Discord, and y'all will be able to see what's happening. I don't care what they say. Once I got my own place to talk, it don't matter what they say. Well, I don't blame you, Prince. Make what you can off of them. I don't have a problem with that at all, dude. Make what you can. What do they say on Pirates of the Caribbean? Take what you can and give nothing back. It's a pirate's life for me. Well, I know that, Verge. I know. I don't even care. The bottom line is this. The way I started on YouTube is the way I ended. I was myself. I never turned into a Patreon beggar. I never turned into a fake or a fraud. I never tried to lie or trick you guys or none of that. I stayed myself all the way to the end. I'm proud of that. I don't care if I'm not on YouTube anymore. I'm proud of the fact that I didn't change like most of the people on there. Look how many people went from being decent human beings to money grabbers. Look how many people traded in their pride and their manhood for clicks and money. And I'm proud of the fact that I never did that. I never once traded my soul in for YouTube dollars. So the fact that I went out being myself is a good thing to me, because I could have went out being a fraud. I could have went out acting like somebody that I'm not. And, you know, look at how well I'm doing on Twitch. I went out with respect because people are following me here. So I feel like what I did was the right thing. I went out the way I came in. I ain't got no problem with that. Nothing wrong with that. You know, I wish that YouTube and Twitch, I wish they would just relax um, all this, whatever they call it, and just let people do what they like. YouTube used to be amazing, like for real. Before the advertisers took over, you could go on YouTube and say whatever you wanted, make a video about whatever you wanted. You didn't have all that flagging and harassing. None of that stuff existed, man. YouTube was just a place where you could go and just do stuff. Now, no, I didn't do none of that. I never sponsored anything. I never went on and said, "Hey guys, this video is sponsored by whatever brand this phone is," and even though I don't actually use it, you guys need to go buy one. Now here you go. This stream is sponsored by Murphy USA. You know, yeah, no, sorry. This stream is sponsored by me. This is just something I happen to be drinking. Well, you know why they do that, Prince? Because they broke. Okay? When you got guys coming on with sponsorships for products that they don't even use, that's because they broke. Even if they made money on YouTube, a lot of these dudes have spent more money than they made. Okay? A lot of these YouTubers and these Twitch people, they make good money, but they done spent more than they made. What's the point of making $1 million if you done already spent $2 million? That's why they on here doing sponsorship deals. Dollar Shave Club, Hair Club for Men, all these different things that they doing. They're doing these sponsorship deals because they're broke. Raid Shadow Legends, League of Legends. I mean, it's all this sponsorship stuff. They know they don't even use this stuff. They try to convince you when they do the little advertising video thing before the real video. They try to convince you that they actually play these games or use these products, but we all know they don't. NBA Play Raid on Twitch. No, I'm not playing that trash. Because I don't play that trash. So I'm not going to come on here and be like, "Hey guys, play Raid Shadow Legends and blah, blah." Man, I'm not doing that. If you try to sponsor me, I'm telling you, man, it's not going to work out for you. I'm telling all sponsors. Because I know Twitch is big about sponsorships. That's one thing I do know about Twitch. Twitch is really, really big about sponsorships. And they like latching on to channels that are growing real fast, channels that are pulling in views. So if I keep growing like I am, at some point they're going to approach me. "Hey man, you wouldn't mind. I told y'all the only product that I'm willing to sponsor. I told y'all the only." Here, listen, let me show y'all again because y'all done forgot. Hold on a minute. Let me find it. Where'd it go? There's only one product that I'm willing to do a commercial for. I found it. Hold on, guys. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I need a good one. There it is. Hold on, let me get this picture. Y'all should know the only... Man, y'all been following me this long, and y'all don't even know what product I'll do a commercial for. There it is. Tark Obsession for Men. That's the only company I would do an ad for. And y'all know the reason why. This stream is brought to you by Obsession for Men. Because y'all know, y'all already know. Look, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all the straight up truth. I had no idea that people were this obsessed with me until I came over here to Twitch and realized that people are still talking about me on YouTube. That's when I realized that the Delta variant of the BTN virus or BTM virus, the Delta variant of it exists. Like, we kind of saw it a little bit when, but now we know for a fact the BTM is real. Like, we were all saying it as a joke. Like, it was just, funny, ha ha ha. But now, yeah. Yeah, we were all saying it as a joke, but the truth is, it's a real thing. You know what that means?
You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me.
Back to me. I love it. I ain't even gonna lie, I love it. Because I got a whole platform of dudes talking about me, and I don't even have to be there to care. It's like people gossiping about you. Like, have you ever went to the barbershop or the gas station, and everybody's all friendly when you're there, but as soon as you leave, they all start talking behind your back? That's kind of what's going on now. When I was on YouTube, then none of you people have all this. But as soon as I leave, hey girl, you remember that one time where I was like, yeah. All right, homies, you got that. Don't even get me started.
Get out that woman house. You need. Get out that woman house. You need. Get out that woman house.
Told you, I still got all the golden oldies. Still got all of them. I got every last one of them. Look, at this point, guys, there can be no mistake. There can be no mistake about it that the BTM is real. Anybody who think at this point that it's not, you are blind. You are as blind can be. Because right now, they have 100% everything they claimed that they wanted. Everything they wanted. They wanted all my channels gone. They wanted my whole presence removed from YouTube. Why aren't they happy? And it's because they're never going to be happy. Even if I logged off right now, and said I'm done with the internet, it still wouldn't make these dudes happy. It still wouldn't make them happy. It's one of those situations where, when you have someone that's completely unhappy and nothing can make them happy, nothing can fill the hole inside of them, That's how most of these people operate. There is nothing that you can do to fill the hole inside of them. And that hole in them is why they can't stop talking about me, why they can't let go. It's really sad at this point. Like Truth told me earlier that they are honestly doing live streams talking about what movies I like and don't like. He said he saw a stream where they were honestly talking about the fact that I think Infinity War is better than Endgame. Even though they're both amazing movies, I like one over the other. They actually were doing a live stream about that. Yeah, I thought that would make y'all be like, what? Yeah. I didn't believe it neither, but Truth said, yeah, I've seen them talking about the shit. And I'm shocked. All I said was I think Infinity War is better than Endgame. That's it. I didn't say nothing else. They actually were wasting breath on a live stream talking about this. Think about that, people. They actually wasted breath, wasted energy, time to talk about the fact that I picked one movie over another. What can you do, right? I didn't realize I was that popular. I'm more popular now than I ever was on YouTube. That is shocking. All that time, man, if I do this, I would have just came to Twitch 4 years ago. Well, I did, but I didn't actually do anything. But I would have just, if I knew that this would happen, I would have just came on over here. You want me to tell you what it is, though? And when I tell y'all this, y'all are going to be like, yeah, he got a point. Let me tell y'all what it is. The reason they can't stop talking about me, because it's just like any other addiction. What happens when you drink alcohol for a long period of time? What's one of the hardest things in the world to do? To stop drinking. When you've been smoking your whole life, it's hard to stop smoking. When you've been doing drugs, it's hard to stop doing drugs. When you've been working at a job for a long period of time, it's hard to quit that job to start a new one. These guys have been talking about me for so long that switching off to talk about something else, it would be like going to a drug rehab and trying to get off of drugs. They can't do it. They would rather just keep using the drugs than to go and get help. That's why they can't stop talking about me. That's why every video that they make is something with my name in it. That's what it is. It's an addiction. They have honestly been doing it so long, they don't know any better. They don't know anything else. So they just going to keep doing it. Every day you're going to see a video with my name in it. And because they all in this little group of guys who all agree with each other and they're all patting each other on the back, none of them are going to have the guts to step out and say, hey, man, you do realize that we done spent 4 years talking about another dude. Like, I guarantee you there ain't a single one of them that's willing to step out and say, hey, we all wasted 4 years of our life chasing this man. We ain't never going to get them 4 years back. How about now that he's gone, we move on to something else? There ain't a single one of them that's going to have the guts to do that. I want all of you to just pause and imagine that you spent 4 years chasing after somebody who really technically didn't do anything to you. You're chasing them because they don't like the same cartoon as you, or because they have a different opinion as you, or because they live a life that you wish you had. Imagine 4 years, guys. 4 years. I told y'all they gonna be at my funeral. Y'all think I'm joking. I guarantee you that most of these dudes that are on here talking about me are going to be at my funeral. Man, I hated him my whole life. Man, but hold on a minute. They gonna be up there giving my eulogy. Man, I hate NBA, man, but man, I love you, man. No homo. I love you. Hey, you know what, guys? I'm gonna have it in my will. I'm gonna have it in my will. Okay? It's gonna be in my will. When they show up to my funeral, this is what's gonna happen. Right here.
Get out that woman house. Get out that woman house. You need. Get out that woman house. You need. Get out that woman house. Get out that woman house. Get out that woman house with your big old grown man. Get out that woman house. Get out that woman house. You're 45.
Now I'm dead serious. They're gonna be at my funeral. We love you, but we hate you at the same time. It's gonna happen. Cause I mean, what else could it be? There is nothing else to blame it on at this point. You can't say that I'm doing something to them. You can't say that I'm on YouTube harassing anybody. You can't say that I'm making videos about your favorite content creator. You can't use any of the excuses that you used to use. I'm on a whole nother website, and they still day after day after day after day. NBA this, NBA that, NBA this, NBA fed the poor, NBA donated to the homeless. I mean, at this point, it's just pure obsession. It's pure obsession with somebody who you don't know and you're never going to meet ever. Dude, that's what I'm saying. You know what? I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't understand that, because they're still running around pretending to be victims. They're still running around YouTube claiming that I'm bothering them. And last time I checked, I ain't messed with nobody. Like, they're still running around saying NBA is harassing us. No, I'm not. No, the truth is, y'all are convincing yourselves of this so y'all can come up with a convenient excuse to harass me. Because anybody with eyes can see I ain't doing nothing to nobody. I'm minding my own business. I ain't bother nobody. These are just excuses that they're making so that they can have a reason to come over here and mess with me. That exactly. It's the same dudes coming in my Discord trying to spy on me. You run around saying I need to leave you alone, but you're in my Discord trying to spy on me. I want y'all to think about that one for a minute. Man, you need to leave me alone and let me spy on you in peace. Okay, I did that. The other day I said, come on in if you want to spy. I don't care, because you ain't going to get nothing worth spying on. So I opened another door for them. If you want to come in my Discord, it's open. Go right on in. And once you look around and see that there's nothing for you to spy on, you're going to get upset and leave. Okay. The same people that come in my Discord, the same people that keep coming to watch me every day, or go to some troll comment section and say, NBA need to stop bothering us. Look how long, and I want y'all to get this too, guys. I've been offline all week. And even before that, I wasn't even really online. During the time that I was offline, people were writing, he need to leave us alone. How am I bothering you when I'm not even online? Like, they can't answer that. If you ask one of them, if you say, look, NBA was suspended for a week, he wasn't doing any kind of content whatsoever, how was he messing with you? Man, he was breathing. Man, he looked like he wanted to mess with me. Okay, I guess. Look, I'm the one that's been saying, you guys got what y'all wanted. I'm not on YouTube anymore. I've even seen some of their messages. There's a couple of them that said, well, now that he's not on YouTube, I'm going to leave him alone. So there are some of them that are decent. There are some of them that are decent or trying to be decent. There are a few of them that said, look, I'm done. I'm not finna chase him over to Twitch and mess with him. I've seen a few messages like that. But then, guess what happened to those people? The ones who decided that they didn't want to chase me all the way to Twitch, guess what happened to them? The same people that was working with them turned on them and started going after them because they didn't want to come over here to Twitch and chase me around. I told y'all what would happen, that they would start turning on each other. And Truth and Virgil, they know I'm telling the truth. They done seen the messages themselves. They done seen these dudes flat out turn on each other because some of them decided they don't want to come over to Twitch and bother me. I mean, what did you expect them to do? They're trolls. Did you really expect them to be loyal? You actually expect trolls to be loyal and be your friend? I told y'all what was going to happen when they were done with me. I told y'all they was going to turn on each other, and they did. Right now, they are having battles against each other. They are turning on each other left and right. They all run around. I'm the one who got rid of him. No, it was me. I did it. No, you shut up. I did it. They all doing that. I'm just doing this. Because after talking to YouTube, I know exactly what happened. After I called and talked to Google the other day on the phone, I know exactly what happened. So I'm sitting there like this. Why is this person claiming credit for something that was done by Google? It's crazy, man. Like I said, I'm more popular now than I ever was on YouTube. And you know what I think it is? It's that syndrome where people don't care about you or until you're gone. You know what I mean? Like, you become a legend after you're gone. That's what's going on here. Like, they don't appreciate you when you're there. But once you're gone, what's that song? You don't know what you got till it's gone. Oh, man. That's what I think it is. That's what it is. They never planned for this day. They never planned for the day that I would be gone from YouTube. It's like Prince said earlier in the chat. This is why you never focus your channel around one person. Because if something happens to that one person, your channel is going to go kaput. That's going to be the end of you. Because you focused all your content on that one person. And I think I don't think any of them actually thought that I would get removed from YouTube. And so they just factored on me always being there. I think that's what happened. They figured that I was going to be on there till I was ready to leave. And they probably thought that they had that much time to just keep talking about me. Because now look at them. They scrambling for stuff to talk. If you talking about what movies I like and don't like, then you scrambling for content at this point. Let's just keep it real. If you are literally wasting time talking about what movies I like, then you are scrambling for something to talk about. You know, like what kind of toothpaste does he use? Look, if y'all want to know, I had pancakes and sausage for breakfast this morning. If that helps. And I had butter and syrup on them. Now, my woman did make some pancakes with like chocolate in them, but I don't like those kind that much. But there you go. So now you get to make a 2-hour stream about my breakfast. They have a 1-hour stream about the pancakes and then a 1-hour stream about the brand of syrup I use. Do I use generic stuff or do I use the name brand stuff? Inquiring minds want to know. Waffles are better than pancakes. In some cases, they are. Have you ever been to Waffle House? Waffle House makes some good waffles. Why do you think it's called a Waffle House? They all sitting around a campfire. I tell you what, you guys watch Rick and Morty, right? I'm pretty sure most of y'all seen Rick and Morty. You remember that episode where they was on the train, the story train, and they sitting at the bar and everybody's telling their Rick Sanchez story? That's what's going on right now. Everybody telling their Rick story. They all on the train riding around in a big circle. Tell us about what happened the day you met MBA. Well, I didn't actually meet him. I just saw him online. Oh boy, it is what it is. Like I said, man, I'm having fun with this stuff. I'm not gonna waste any anger, cause here's something most of y'all didn't even pay attention to. Did y'all notice throughout this whole process, I haven't gotten mad one time? Nobody even stopped to think about that, did you? I didn't get pissed one time. I didn't go off. I didn't do nothing that I used to do. I just took it in stride. Said, all right, whatever. It is what it is. The old me would have went berserk. I just done got too old for that stuff, man. Anybody got time? Be running around here screaming and hollering about some online stuff. Man, I don't know nothing about none of that. So, whatever. Nah, I'm good. I'm at that age now where it's possible to have a heart attack. This bodybuilder, black dude, dude's like a champion level bodybuilder, just died, I think either today or yesterday, 47 years old, in perfect health, had a heart attack. I'm 44. So right there. Yeah. I'm sorry, but no, I'm not finna be screaming into a microphone, then suddenly grab my chest live on the air. Nah, I'm good. I'm good. I'm coming to join you, Elizabeth. It's the big one. Nah, I'm good. Nah, I ain't doing none of that, man. This is just the internet. I'm not doing none of that. Nope. And I actually watched a compilation about that the other day. The rage thing where people be tearing up their computers because like they're playing whatever, Call of Duty or something. And this one dude pulled out a samurai sword and just started slicing his monitor. Like, Cause he was losing on the game or something, I don't know. But this dude just pulled out a sword and just started slicing his monitor. I was like, wow, man, it's just a video game. Listen, these monitors on my desk, this one, and this one, they cost $200 a piece. $600 for monitors. Why would I go? Imagine me jumping up out of my seat, running over there, grabbing one of them swords off the wall, and coming over here and slicing my monitor. Imagine how stupid that is. That's money, dude. I'm not finna do something that dumb. Go over there and pick up the other chair and just throw it at it. Rah! Or like that one dude that punched the TV. Now, imagine I jump up and just go punch my TV. That's just dumb. I'm not finna tear up my property because I got mad at a video game. Nah, that don't make no sense, man. I'm still looking for that video of the dude punching his chair. That was the funniest thing I ever seen. That dude, he was rope-a-dope in that chair, man. That was back when YouTube first made the new changes to the monetization, where they said that you have to have 1,000 subscribers and all. This guy saw that and just got mad and just started he was boxing that chair, man. We were absolutely crying, tears laughing. That was the funniest video I think I ever seen, man. Dude was really pissed. He was really mad. All because YouTube changed the rules. I mean, it's what it is. It's their platform. They can do what they like, man. Yeah, but I switched my content to mature audience because I found out that you get in trouble quicker for like the kind of content, even though I'm not really talking about super out of the way mature stuff, some of the things that I've said is mature. So by setting my content for mature audiences, it kind of saves me a little bit of trouble. Because the way Twitch look at it, at the beginning of my stuff, you got to click on the thing saying you're willing to watch mature content. And then it has like a list of things that you can't do even under mature content. I don't do none of those things. I talk about mature stuff, but I don't do any mature acts like, stuff that get me in trouble. So you have to willingly click on my stuff. You can't just skate by it and see it and accidentally see it and be like, he's a bad guy. No, you have to actually click the button to watch my content because it asks you if you want to watch mature content. So I switched it to that because I got tired of people trying to run game on me, So that way I know if you came and clicked on my shit, it's for mature people. It's for adults. So don't even try that game. Yeah, I went ahead and did that earlier today. I saw the little option and I clicked it because I know how I am and I know I talk about adult level shit. That way it keeps me protected because Twitch, they really don't go after you as hard if you let them know up front what you're talking about. That's one of the things I read about today. Now, it don't stop you from getting reported or suspended, but it just kind of slows it down or knocks it down a bunch because you're admitting up front what you do. Now, if I had switched it off and kept doing what I'm doing, then I'm liable to get hit a bunch of times. So I probably saved myself a lot of trouble just by switching my stuff over to mature content. Because I ain't here to talk to children. I'm not here to talk to 12-year-olds and stuff like that. And a lot of the big streamers on here have it. Like a lot of the girls that do the hot tub stuff, their stuff is switched for mature audiences. You have to click on the button in order to watch them. Do you want to watch mature content? Yes, I do. So, yeah. Hey, you better listen. Don't send any links of nothing in my chat. You didn't ask me permission, so don't be linking nothing in my chat. Matter of fact, I don't think you can anyway because you're not a moderator. But don't even try. I don't want none of them kinds of problems. Because I can get in trouble if you put the wrong thing in my chat. If you link a nude photo in my chat, I can get in trouble for it. So don't be trying to link nothing in my chat. If you try that shit and you didn't ask my permission, you out of here. I'm telling you now. I don't even care if you were trying to be funny or I don't care. I'm not. If I get in trouble, I want to get in trouble because of something I did. I don't want to get in trouble because some person that I don't even know did something. That doesn't make any sense. Okay? How do you know what? Listen, the guy punching the chair, how do you know which video we talking about? There's been several videos of guys punching chairs. So you have no idea which one we're talking about. Look, why don't you join the Discord and then you can post it in the Discord? That way we'll know what you're doing. You know, there is a Discord. You know, you can try that. Exactly. That's why I said I don't want people doing it. I gotta look out for my own butt on here. Ain't nobody gonna do it for me. I gotta look out for myself. So them's the rules. I'm gonna do 5 more minutes and then I'm getting off here because it'll be 9 o'clock. Hang on, guys. What the? All right. How much is it to create a website? It depends on the type of website you're trying to create. If you want a website where you can just post pictures, then it's not that much. If you want a website where you can sell stuff like clothes and shoes and stuff like that, it probably costs, maybe a couple $1,000. The one that I'm getting is $1,800. That's how much roughly $1,800. It's probably going to be a little bit more than that. If you add in the hosting and the domain fees, then it's going to be about $1,900. Well, I mean, websites are not cheap. There's a website called Flippa.com where people buy and sell websites. And some of the websites being sold on there are hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now, if you ever get a chance, go in there and take a look. There, people are selling websites for $1 million on there. So, websites are not cheap. If you want to have an online presence, you got to pay for it. Like what they say, you got to spend money to make money. Now, look, I feel like if I start my own site, I may not get my $1,800 back right away, but if I stick to it and do what I do best, I'll get my money back. I'll make that money back. I ain't even worried about it, because there are so many ways to monetize a website. Like, a lot of people think I'm just going to be charging fees for people to come on and look at my stuff. But that's not the only way to monetize a website. I mean, there are like 30, 40 different ways to make money on a website. So I'm going to be looking at all possibilities. I'm not going to base my whole website on whether or not some guy that I don't know is willing to pay a subscription fee. I'm not going to be that dumb. Trust me. I've already got multiple plans written down, and I've already talked to a lot of people about it. So I'm not just going to stick a price tag on it and hope that you guys come and pay for it. That's not what. No, I'm going to have my site set up to where it's going to make money whether y'all buy subscriptions or not. That's why I'm paying so much, because I want it set up in a way to where even if I don't get a bunch of subscriptions, I still make money off of it. That's what I want. Because there's nothing wrong with wanting to get my money back if I spent my money. You know, that to me, that's not begging, and that's not e-begging and all the stuff that goes on these social media sites. If you spend money to build something and then other people come and pay you to have a part of that thing that you built, that's called capitalism. That's not called e-begging. That's not called Patreoning. Because I've already had some people say, well, if you charge people money, that's e-begging. No, it's not. Because it's my money. It's my website. That's not e-begging at all. That's getting a return on my investment. Anybody who knows anything about investing, they know that you get a return on your investment. And that's what me spending $1,800, the return on my investment is people coming, paying money for the content that they want. It's simple as that. If you don't want to pay, you don't have to. Some of y'all act like there's a gun to your head. No, it's going to be wide open. If you want to pay money to see the good stuff, then guess what? You'll pay money. It's just like a porn site. There's free porn, and then if you pay for a membership, you get the good stuff. You know, it's just like anything. There's a free version, and then there's a premium version. Like, my website's going to be set up where if you click on, I might have like 2 or 3 minutes of free content streaming that you can look at. But the way it's going to be set up is, let's say, for instance, you click on the website. It's going to have like a front page video playing. And you click on that video, and after the video gets done, it's going to say, to see more, subscribe now. And it's the video is going to be just long enough to make you really be like, I want to know what he said so bad. And you're going to look at that little tab over there and be like, honey, where's my wallet? I got to do this. That's how it's going to be. I'm going to tease the crap out of you with that front page video, because it's going to be so tasty that you're going to want to finish the meal. You're going to be like, man, Now, I got some people, they say, look, I like NBA, but I'm not paying. And that's fine. I appreciate that. Thank you for telling me. But I don't care, because I'm doing it for the ones who want to see it. And I'm a guy who pays for shit if I want it. It's as simple as that. Okay? I don't care. If I see something I personally want, I'm going to buy it. If other people stand around saying, oh, there's no way I'm going to purchase that. Well, excuse me, get out of my way and I'll go buy it. But it's 100% optional. Well, you know what, Prince? I've been debating on that. I don't know if I should do a one-time. Actually, a friend of mine said what I should do is I should have a one-time fee for a year. Like, you get the whole year of the website, and then at the end of the year, there's a re-up cost. Or he said do 6 months, and after 6 months, they got to pay if they want to stay on the site. I'm looking at all the options, guys. I'll be honest, I don't want to do month to month. I don't want to charge people every single month, because nobody wants to be bothered with that. Okay? But I got to make sure it's fair on my end, because I'm the one spending all the money. So I'm thinking about doing something like, 6 months to a year. Like, you pay a certain amount for 6 months of streaming, videos, merch, everything that's on the site. You got access to it. And then after 6 months, you'll get an email saying your subscription is about to lapse, blah, blah, blah. If you want to keep it, fine. If you don't, then see you later. Something like that. So that's the way it'll be. I think that will be fair for everybody, because that way, one fee, pay the money, and then you can watch as much as you want. Because I really, I thought about the month-to-month thing, and I don't want to bother nobody with that. To me, that just don't seem like it makes sense. Yes, there's going to be a merch department on there. I'm going to have a lot of brand new NBA merch. Now, normally I make my own shirts and stuff, but because it's going to be on a website, I'm probably going to get a professional company to make my NBA merch. Like, I already got all the designs. All of my shirts that I made for myself, I made them for myself. But I'm going to make sure that if I'm going to have merch, that it's gonna be professionally done. That way, I don't want people to be like, "Oh man, this shirt sucks." Nah, I want to. So I'm definitely gonna be a part of the designing process, but I'm gonna have a professional company do it. That way, I can make more of them, and I can get them shipped out faster for people who want them. Yeah, look. I've been thinking about all of this. I've been taking notes from people who are already doing it. I've been talking to friends of mine who have websites and who have merch and stuff. I've been looking at all that. Trust me, guys. I'm not going into this blind. I'm not spending my money and not knowing what I'm doing. I'm definitely doing my research. I'm definitely making sure it's gonna be popping when I'm done. Like I said, it's not gonna be for everybody. You know, I'm gonna try to make it a price point where normal people with jobs can afford it. So if you're a broke loser living off your parents, chances are you won't be able to access my website. But if you got a job and you actually make money, then you ain't even gonna notice it. That's the way I look at it. No, my site ain't gonna have nothing to do with YouTube. It's not gonna have nothing to do with YouTube. I'm not connecting it to YouTube. I'm not collabing with YouTube. Now, if I mess around and go viral, YouTube might be calling me, because you know how they are. They all about business. So if they see my site popping and they think that I can bring money to YouTube, you want to know what'll happen? All of a sudden, all those suspended accounts will be unsuspended. Oh, they've done it before. YouTube has done it before. If you look like you can make them money, they make concessions. The stuff that Logan Paul has done, he should not be on YouTube right now. But guess what? He makes a whole lot of this. That's why he's still on YouTube. They don't care about their morals and beliefs when money's involved. Trust me. But I ain't even trying to go viral. Like I told y'all, I want my site because I want to say what I want without worrying about being flagged, harassed, bothered. And let's say, for instance, some idiot comes on the site and want to start trouble. You just paid me money to come on and get blocked. Because once you come on and say something dumb, I'm going to revoke your access to the website and I'm going to keep your money. It's that simple. You're not going to send in a refund request after coming on my site starting trouble. And it's going to be expressly written on the site. If you pay me just to come on my website and troll and harass me, you do not get a refund. You get removed from the site. That's it. So if you want to give me money to come be an idiot, please. Please, please. Now, if you come on the site and I do something wrong and you want a refund, I will be more than happy to refund your money. Ain't gonna even be an issue. But if you come on and start trouble and then think, well, now that I done had my fun, time to get my money back. Nope. I'm keeping that. Now, I'm not gonna rip off people who legitimately just don't want the content. Like, if you sign up and you don't like it and it's within the grace period, I'll give you money back. Like, let's say there's a 2-week grace period where you get to watch. If you don't like it and you email me within that 2 weeks, here go your money, Holmes. No harm, no foul. Revoke your access, give your money back, and we all go our separate ways. But if you come on there just to act a fool, I'm keeping it. I ain't even gonna argue about it. That's my money for having to put up with your foolishness. It's the way I look at it. But look, like I told you guys, all of this stuff, I have like a notepad in here where I've been writing this stuff down for weeks. Like, it's page upon page upon page of ideas where I've been thinking about this, and I finally just decided to put it into action. It's gonna be fine. Like, it'll be slow when it first starts off. I don't mean like the site will be slow. I mean the migration over to the site. You know how people are. You know, it was hard enough to get y'all to come to Twitch. So, to get y'all to come to a private website, it's gonna be the same way. I already know that, but I'm not worried about it, because after enough people show up and see how good the content is, they're going to start telling other people. And then they're going to tell other people. And you know how it is. Word of mouth. And people are going to be like, hey, it's popping over there. And then people are going to be like, how much is it? What? That's all? Cha-ching. Listen, you're asking stuff that don't make any sense. Why would I have adult pop-up ads on my site? That's not what I do. I have nothing to do with the adult industry. So why are you asking all those kinds of weird questions? That doesn't make any sense. The only ads that might show up on my site are ads pertaining to what I do, entertainment. But I'm not going to have any kind of stuff like from the adult industry on. I'm not going to do that. Why? I care about entertainment. I don't care about that stuff. That ain't my business. How come some of y'all, that's the first thing y'all mind go to? Well, get an ad block. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not going to do that. Look, those ads are voluntary, guys. You have to sign up with companies. Like those little ads that pop up on the sides and on the top and all that. You have to sell that ad space on your website. Like you go to a company, you say, hey, look, I got a website. Do you want to buy some space on my site? And they say, yeah. And then they can put little add-on things on your site. But you have to go to those companies to get that. So the only way I would have adult industry pop-ups is if I go to them and request that they put that on my site. But they can't just put that on my site without my permission. This person said, when is the next Dragon Ball Super video? Go to my other channel. I put one up today. Look, I eventually want to completely migrate away from using other people's social media. That's been my goal from day one. I want my own platform. When I log into it, I don't have to worry about nothing and nobody. I don't have to wake up with an email telling me I've been suspended or banned. That's what I've always wanted, and that's what I'm working towards. Can somebody post a link to the other channel again? Verge, you need to quit, man. Look, I'm going to set that up when I get done, Verge. That way next time around you can do it. It's going to be a blast. That's all I can tell you. I'm actually looking forward to it. I mean, I'm probably going to be nervous on like my first stream on my own website. I'm probably going to be a nervous wreck. And you guys know it's hard to make me nervous because I've been doing this kind of stuff for years. So I don't get nervous in front of people or talking in front of people. But I already know I'm going to be like, that's going to be weird, basically. But it's going to be awesome at the same time. Like I said, I'm definitely working on it. As soon as they get it done, they're going to let me know, and then I can let you guys know. It's going to be .com. I'm not doing .org or none of that. I'm doing a .com. Yeah, .coms are easier to find than .org or whatever, all those other ones. Yeah, so I'm definitely doing .com. They're just way easier to find. Nah, I'm not going to have a government website until I run for U.S. Senator. And I told y'all I'm not running for the U.S. Senate until I turn 50. That's my next job. I want to be a United States Senator or the House of Representatives. I'll take either one. But I really want to be a senator. Senators are more powerful than House members. But not by much. Actually, most people don't know the difference. But that's what I want to do when I turn 50. I want to run for the Senate. What I think about the Eternal movie, I think it's terrible by Marvel standards. I mean, if you want to rank it as a good movie, then you got to rank it up against movies that aren't Marvel movies. I said this yesterday. The only thing wrong with Eternals is that look at what it's up against. It's up against itself. It's Marvel versus Marvel. And if you rank it versus the best Marvel stuff, then it's terrible. Now let's just do it like this. If you go to a theater and you got Infinity War and you got Eternals, which one are you going in? Even if I've already seen Infinity War, I'm going to Infinity War. The Eternals just looks bad. From the get, it looks terrible. And from what I've seen, it is terrible. Look, I'm not telling y'all to not watch it. Because I know a lot of people misunderstand. I'm not telling y'all that. I'm just telling you, when you see it, you're not gonna think that it adds up to the other Marvel stuff. Because it really don't. It's a lot of talking and exposition. It's really boring. I mean, Marvel really dropped the ball on this one. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna do no spoiler stuff. Just go watch it and you'll see. They really dropped the ball, man. It's bad. But like I said, that's my opinion. Because I've seen some people say they liked it. So be it. I personally don't like it. So, it's the same way with the Injustice movie. It was terrible. They ruined Injustice. So, yeah, I'm not happy about movies right now. Movies in general have been bad. And Marvel don't realize it, but they need to shut down the MCU. And I'm going to tell you why. Because you used all of your good ideas on Infinity War and Endgame. And you had so many iconic characters, contracts run out. Black Widow's contract ran out. Captain America, Tony Stark. All those contracts, the reason they got rid of those characters, they killed them off, is because all their contracts were expiring and they didn't want to re-sign them. Robert Downey Jr. refused a new contract. He said he didn't want to be Iron Man anymore because he's been typecast. And you guys remember Tobey Maguire, the original Spider-Man? He's been typecast. Because anytime you see Tobey Maguire, what's the first thing you think about? Spider-Man. When you see Hugh Jackman, what's the first thing you think about? Wolverine. When you see Patrick Stewart, what's the first thing you think about? Professor X. Never mind the fact that he spent almost a decade on Star Trek: The Next Generation, which was way better if you ask me. You forget about all the stuff he did prior to the X-Men. All you remember is Professor X. Well, that's what's happening to these characters. They're not being recognized outside of these Marvel characters. It's just like Chris Hemsworth, the guy that plays Thor. He's made a bunch of other movies, but nobody talks about him. All they talk about is Thor. And that's why these guys are getting out of the game, because they're tired of being typecast. Look at Batista. Every time you see Batista, what do you think about? Guardians of the Galaxy, Drax the Destroyer. He's made a bunch of movies that have nothing to do with the Guardians. But every time you think about him, it's Guardians of the Galaxy. Like, they don't even think about him in WWE anymore. Like, don't nobody think about Batista as a wrestler. Everybody think about Batista as an actor now. His wrestling career been over a long time ago. And guess what? The same thing's happening to John Cena. John Cena has made more movies than time spent in the ring. He's been in Hollywood making movies. He ain't even been wrestling that much. I think he came back for like 1 or 2 matches, but John Cena's, he's been in Hollywood. Same thing with The Rock. Exactly. You don't think about The Rock as the Brahma Bull. hitting people with the rock bottom in the people's elbow. No, you think about Fast and the Furious and all this other stuff he's done. The Rock has been making movies for a long time. You know, so, I mean, that's what's happening. People are being typecast. And I understand people like Hugh Jackman. He's tired of being Wolverine. You know, he did an interview where he talked about how strenuous the job of Wolverine is. He had to do a lot of working out and exercising and staying in shape and eating right and all that stuff he had to do to play that character. Dude is an old man now. He don't want to do that no more. He did the right thing. Old Man Logan was an awesome movie. One of the best X-Men movies ever. Matter of fact, it is the best X-Men movie. Logan is the absolute best X-Men movie. That's how you finish off a character. That's how you do it. That's like the best way to finish off a character. He did it exactly how he's supposed to do it. And that's what they should do. They should retire these characters. And they need to retire the MCU because it's really bad right now. They don't really have any good characters to do stories on. Like Falcon is taking over as the new Captain America. And in the new phase, he's going to be Captain America from here on out in the new movies. Man, nobody want to see Falcon. Like Falcon and Winter Soldier, people looked at that on Disney Plus, but don't nobody want to see this dude as Captain America on the big screen. Don't nobody. I mean, look, man. Yeah, I know people like Bucky, but they ain't gonna be able to hold it down, man. Nobody wants to see Pepper Potts as Rescue. Nobody wants to see Ironheart. Nobody wants to see Lady Thor, Jane Foster. Nobody really wants to see that stuff. We're gonna get it anyway, but nobody really wants to see it. So, I mean, I think it's time they shut down the MCU before they mess it up for good. So, nobody's excited about this stuff coming up. Like, I think the best two movies that are coming up are Thor and Guardians of the Galaxy. I think that's the best is coming. The new Captain Marvel, I don't want to see that. I didn't even like the first one. The new Black Panther, I don't want to see that. I think the first one was overhyped. Yeah, the Black Panther was a good movie, but it was overhyped. And y'all know why it was overhyped. Because it was an ethnic thing. You know, they overhyped it because it was an all-black cast. And they wanted to overhype this, you know, Black History Month vibe. Okay? But Black Panther, it was good, but it wasn't great. And we all know that. We know for a fact it wasn't a great movie. It was a good movie. But like I said, it is what it is. And with Spider-Man, I hope the new Spider-Man is good. From the little trailers and some of the stuff leaking out, the new Spider-Man looks like it's going to be good. I hope it is. Because I think they picked the perfect guy to play Spider-Man. Tom Holland is a really good Spider-Man. So I hope that that movie turns out to be good. But like I said, we don't know. We don't know until they come out. We didn't know about Eternals. But once it came out, simple as that. Anyways, boys and goons, it's 9:30. I stayed on 30 minutes longer than I said I would. I'm going to get my butt up off of here. Because I got to get up early tomorrow. I got work. I work Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I work a lot this week. So I'll probably be back on. I might do an afternoon stream on Thursday, since I did tell y'all I'll be streaming Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And then I'll do evening streams on Friday and Saturday. So that's what I'll try to do. Depends on how wore out I am. If I'm tired from work, then it'll just be Friday and Saturday this coming week. But I'm going to be offline. Once I end this stream, I'm going to be offline until next weekend. So I'm going to stick with it. I'm only going to be on the weekends. For you people that want content throughout the week, you're just going to have to find you something to do. Simple as that. And with that, I think I'm done. So appreciate y'all coming, and I'll catch up with y'all later.